Hello, my dear grade 7 learners. I am teacher Denny. Join me as we explore the wondrous nature of science. Today, we're stepping into the captivating realm of science by exploring the concept of matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. It's what makes up everything around us. From the air we breathe to the ground we walk on, matter is all-encompassing. Think of matter like building blocks. Everything is made up of tiny particles called atoms and molecules. These particles are always in motion, creating the dynamic world we experience every day. Matter can exist in different forms, such as solids, liquids, and gases, each with its own unique properties. So, get ready to unravel the secrets of matter, understand its various states, and discover the incredible world of science that surrounds us. Before we begin with our lesson for today, let us first identify if the example I will show is matter or not. The first one is the banana. If your answer is matter, you are correct. The next example is water. If your answer is matter, you are correct. The next example is air. If your answer is matter, you are correct. With the examples given, how can we now define what is matter? Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. With the simple definition of what matter is, one can say that it is very easy. It's true. Once a substance occupies space and has mass, it is undoubtedly matter. Simple as it is, but there's more to it. Today, let us dig deeper into the simple definition of matter from its types and different classifications. For us to better understand the matter, let us use this diagram for matter. Matter, as we know it, comes in various forms, and we can categorize it into two main groups: mixtures and pure substances.
Let's start with mixtures. These are combinations of different substances, and they can be further classified into two types: homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. In homogeneous mixtures, the components are uniformly distributed, creating a consistent composition throughout. A prime example is a solution. Imagine dissolving salt in water. The resulting mixture is the same no matter where you sample it. Now, on the flip side, we have heterogeneous mixtures, where the components are not evenly distributed, leading to an ununiform composition. Heterogeneous mixtures can be further divided into suspensions and colloids. In suspensions, you have larger particles that may settle over time. Picture sand in water, an example of a suspension.
Colloids, on the other hand, have intermediate-sized particles like the milk we drink. Moving on to pure substances, these are not mixtures but consist of one type of substance. pure substances are divided into compounds and elements. Compounds are composed of two or more elements chemically bonded together. Water, for instance, is a compound made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Elements, on the other hand, are the fundamental building blocks of matter. Speaking of elements, they can be further classified into metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Metals, like iron and copper, are typically shiny and conductive. Nonmetals, such as oxygen and sulfur, are often gases and poor conductors. Metalloids, like silicon and germanium, exhibit properties of both metals and nonmetals. Understanding these classifications helps us make sense of the incredible diversity of matter around us. From the simplest substances to the complex mixtures. It's the intricate dance of elements and compounds that shapes the world of chemistry. We are done with the lesson on matter. Now, let us see if you truly understood the lesson today. Take a close look at this diagram. Can you fill it in with the correct words discussed earlier? Let's see who will get a perfect score. The timer starts now. Were you able to get it correctly? Let's have now the answer. Congratulations on making it, and I hope you have learned something from me today. So, whether you're brewing a cup of coffee, observing a sunset, or conducting experiments in a lab, remember that the classification of matter is the key to unraveling the mysteries of the physical world. Thank you for joining me in this exploration today. We will end our lesson here. Remember that learning science is always fun. It leads you to discover things beyond your imagination and to think with endless possibilities. Once again, this is Teacher Demi, your chemistry buddy.